Hello and welcome to day 6 of Nigerian Vegan Kitchen's 7 days of Christmas rice. Today we'll be making coconut fried rice with some vegetables, coconut milk, and I will be roasting mushrooms too. First of all, I'm going to start by putting all my vegetables in a bowl, seasoning them, putting some oil in it, mixing that in and letting it marinate whilst I prep the rest of my rice. Similar to what I've done in my normal fried rice video linked in the cards above. When that's done, I'm going to roast my mushrooms, and then in the bowl that I've roasted my mushrooms in, some of the water and juices will leak out from that, and I've just added some extra water in it, and that's the stock that I'll be using to cook this rice. But for now, I'm just going to fry up some Scotch bonnets, onions, minced garlic and ginger. And if your onions and ginger and peppers start to stick to the pot, don't add in extra oil. You can always just add in some of that broth water to loosen things up a bit and get that frying again or sauteing again. Then I'm going to add in my washed and parboiled rice, and then I'm going to season this. I've used some thyme, coriander powder, garlic powder and veggie stock cubes to season this rice. Then I'm just going to mix that in really thoroughly and just let that fry up a bit, just so all the juices, everything is well combined. Next up, I'm going to add in like a can of coconut milk. You can use fresh coconut and make your own coconut milk, but I've just used like canned coconut milk, and then I'm just going to rinse out the coconut jar. So I'm going to put some more water inside the coconut jar and rinse that out, and then add the extra water into it as well, because you don't want to waste any of that lovely coconut milk. Then I'm just going to combine that thoroughly and make sure that everything is just well combined and mixed in really nicely. Then when I'm satisfied with that, I'm just going to add in my mushroom stock water and just allow that to just about cover the rice. And I've just tasted and added in an extra stock cube and a bit more garlic powder, because I thought that's what I needed to add, so you can taste here and add in anything that you think is missing. Next, I'm just going to cover that and leave it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once the rice is done, I'm going to put my marinated vegetables on top and just spread that out, distribute it on top of the rice evenly, or as evenly as I can. And I'm just going to cover the rice again and let it steam for about 7 minutes. And once the vegetables have begun to steam and soften up, then I'm just going to combine all the veggies with the rice. And if you're a fan of desiccated coconuts, you can add in some here as well. Then I've added in my spring onions, my chopped spring onions, and some of the Scotch bonnets that I fried up at the beginning. I took away half of those and I'm adding them back in here. And I'm just going to combine those in with the rice and the vegetables too. And once I've finished mixing everything, that's literally all. I've served it with my roasted mushrooms, and it's such a lovely dish. And it does vary from the normal fried rice. It has a very delicate taste, but it does step up the flavour of the fried rice. So if you do have access to coconut milk, you should try making it this way. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you tomorrow for day 7.